Positive slides. As we have shown previously, it's not possible to totally disguise your imperfections, but if you want, you can easily emphasize and develop your strengths and virtues. First of all, you should take stock and look at your negative slides. Ask yourself, what is it that you do not like about yourself? What would you rather hide or be rid of? Slides are created subconsciously, but now you can wake up and consciously look at your negative slides in the eye. In a conscious state of awareness, you can easily determine what your negative slides are. The mind needs to be cleared of negative slides like we clear our space of unnecessary junk, but it's much harder to clear the mind of slides than it is to locate them. Clearing a negative slide is not like shaving off a beard. If you battle with a negative slide, it will assert itself even more so. You have to deprive slides of their essential foundation, namely your attention and the importance you attribute to them. You have to switch your attention from negative to positive. Dismiss anything that has been getting you down and give up the internal battle. Turn your attention away from your shortcomings towards the positive qualities you would like to have. Is it important to disguise your shortcomings? If so, this is the basis of a negative slide. Is it important to you to make a good impression? If so, this is the foundation of a positive slide. Nothing changes except the focus of your attention and the importance you ascribe to things. Draw yourself as one of your French girls. Just kidding, draw yourself as you would wish to see yourself. You do not have to worry about the danger of indulging in self-deception because you're playing this game consciously. Battling with your failings, on the other hand, thinking you can hide them or dismantle them by setting personal intentions is self-deception. Create a slide where you see yourself shining in all your glory. Love the you that you see in the slide and work on the image, embellishing it with detail. The slide doesn't have to be a static image. It can represent qualities like how gracefully you move, how stylishly you dress, your charm, wit, or problem-solving skills. Feed this positive slide into your mind and move forward. Like a negative slide, a positive slide influences your actions and behavior. You'll naturally start aligning with the image in the slide. The key is to let outer intention bring the slide to life. A positive slide shapes your actions unconsciously, but the main task is for outer intention to materialize the slide into reality. You have to recreate the picture in your thoughts until the slide dissolves. What we mean by this is that with time, the slide will become an integrated part of your personality, at which point it will cease to exist. Once you achieve your desire, the slide will cease to be significant. Importance will disappear and the slide will melt away, but not without first fulfilling its mission. When this happens, the heart will be in harmony with the mind. The slide's mission cannot fail to be fulfilled because you desire it with both heart and mind. When the mind tries to transform a slide into reality by itself, your heart knows that it's just playing a game of masks. On the other hand, if you systematically and consecutively consolidate the slide's image in your thoughts, the heart will get used to it and agree to integrate the slide into its essence. Remember that outer intention will not realize the slide immediately. It requires time, and the effect is gradual. As you can see, it really is not that difficult to achieve the desired result. It's all about the will to have. The pictures you draw in your slides can be connected to any qualities you think you are lacking. That said, transurfing is all about being unrealistic, but at the beginning, start with the first step. It is important to be aware of how realistic it is to manifest your slide in physical reality. It is better to start with steps that are realistically achievable than to start by drawing a picture of your absolute ideal. With time, you can progress closer to versions of that. One thing you must avoid doing is creating an image that is a copy of someone else you believe already has the qualities you wish to embody. Your slide must be uniquely yours. That said, qualities you admire can be adapted in a way that suits you personally. For example, bravery can be shown as resoluteness, beauty as charm, strength as dexterity, or intellectuality as awareness. Start with realistic, achievable goals. This allows outer intention to quickly fulfill smaller steps, paving the way for bigger achievements. Positive slides can extend beyond your personality to include your view of the world. These slides welcome positivity while shutting out negativity. As discussed in the Wave of Fortune, focusing on positive energy is always beneficial. Like at an exhibition, you stop to admire what you find appealing and walk past what you don't. Unlike an exhibition, however, if you don't ignore negativity, it will stick with you. On the other hand, if you embrace positivity, it will continue to stay in your life. A positive slide won't distort your perception in harmful ways. Your inner control naturally keeps any distortion minor. As long as you avoid extreme scenarios like imagining yourself as Napoleon, the slight distortion from a positive slide can actually be beneficial. However, everything should be balanced to avoid creating excess potential. Negative slides, on the other hand, can cause significant harm. The main feature of a slide lies in the fact that outer intention will slowly transform it into physical reality.